play right now. The really fast punches being thrown. Clint has some nice uppercuts.
Clint to me has some of my favorite like types of punches. I feel like the thing that he needs to do better is learn to like weave them together in combos that create those openings. Because for me, that's what Starry is doing really well. He's using very few punches, but each one he does, he's timing it really well. He's using it to create a different opening for the next sequence, or he's just using it to keep Clint at bay. And there he goes, like, just quick little looping hooks, puts Clint down and keeps the crown on Starry's head.
Solly, it couldn't have been said better. Like everything you were saying, and then the knockdown, like it was dead on. Like Starry is a force to be reckoned with right here tonight. You know, I love the man Clint, always rooting for him, but that was beautiful stuff. That knockdown was insane.
It was indeed.
One thing I love about Starry is just his fighting style. It's very defensive, and then once he sees an opening, then he goes for it.
Oh, it's throwing up the hands. Dang, great match. All right, I'll see you guys at the ring.
All right, and Starry continues his streak. Next up, we're going to have Ball off the commentary and into the ring. And I think in commentary coming up, Solo Liability. I saw you just hop in here. You hopping in for some commentary?
Yeah, I'm down.
Hell yeah. All right, who else wants to hop in on the mic for this next round? Ball versus Starry should be a good one. Ball also has a pretty solid King of the Ring streak, so this is going to be a good challenge for Starry.
I guess I'll come back up so I can...
Yeah, I'm also here if needed.
Yeah, let's do... we can do... If you guys can balance it, we'll do the three. Solo, Vectile, and Cortez.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
To like pass it directly to each other if you guys want to not talk over each other.
Straight off the bat though, like before we even get that all started, I just want to say I noticed that Starry is actually on room scale, but the thing is his room scale looks like it literally is a boxing ring. So yeah, you guys are fighting like someone who's actually fucking in a boxing ring tonight. I don't know who this dude is, but they got insane form. Oh wait, no. Or was it because he was in Clint's one? I don't know. He looks like he's room scale movement, but like the space is gigantic. Like, you know, when he gets put up against stationary fighters. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like, do we know if Starry's on room scale or stationary?
It's a good question. We can check with the
It's
fight.
room scale. It's huge. It's literally a boxing ring. Stationary. Oh, right, okay, dude, man. You had me guessing for a minute there. I was like, this dude's literally in a boxing ring.
Yeah. All right. Just waiting on Ball.
Yeah, sorry, I'll join in a second. My headset's bugging out right now. I got to restart it.
Oh, all good. We'll take a minute. Yeah, how you guys feeling tonight? It's been a good set of matches. We got Starry now with a 3-win streak, which I feel like is kind of the start of like, all right, we gotta, you know, this is a range
in the dominance.
I feel like it's 3
King of the Ring.
I feel like it's 3, 5, and then like after 7 are kind of like the main cutoffs, and after that you're looking for high
I
school.
see him getting like 9 in a row. I don't think he's gonna fatigue until like 9, and like even then it's just gonna be like the first signs of fatigue. Like this dude is a problem tonight. Like he might even just fucking. I mean, we'll see. I know you got like some crazy fighters. We'll see, but man, he'll probably only start to get tired after like 9 fights. Seriously.
Well, that's the thing about this, like, because it's 2 rounds, 2 minutes, and you know you get the one minute break in between, and then you get the sort of break between.
Like in between, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like the next person
and
coming
only
up.
2-round fights, and you know when you're experienced, your stamina is already like insane, and this dude is absolutely experienced.
All right, so we got our next 2.
Who's calling him out? We got. trash talk in the chat there.
In that long.
Seeing that trash talk there, Solly, in the chat?
Oh, I'm
We'll
seeing
see
it.
how this fight goes. Is Starry going to be going through and putting this guy to sleep in the chat?
That just to get put down.
Honestly. But Bulbul's like got obviously a massive reach advantage in this fight, so we'll see how he goes.
I
I
will
feel like
say I like
soon.
the yellow that he's going on, giving Sinestro core.
That's an issue. Yep.
Yeah, we gotta admit though the difference in size and reach is gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
big factors in this match.
definitely. And Bulbul knows how to use that jab. I'm seeing a lot of respect from Starry, but I don't know if he needs to give Bulbul that respect. Like if Starry gets on the inside and starts unloading hooks, like I think that the respect doesn't need to be there. But 2 rounds, we'll see what they figure out about each other.
You know, seriously. So far, we're early in the match. Do you guys have either one of you have
From Bulbul.
any preference, or who y'all running for?
I mean, Starry's my favourite. I reckon he can go quite far tonight. But Bulbul has been a really dominant king of the ring before himself, so it is either man's fight.
Right. What about you, Cortez?
I think it's gonna go either way. I feel like Bobo might come out still. But Star's definitely gonna try putting up a fight. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, Starry's making Bulbul move backwards, so Starry's closing in. He's closing in. He's got Bulbul cornered. Bulbul trying to work out of the corner, but Starry's cutting off the ring. Bulbul rocked. Bulbul rocked in the corner. He's trying to move up and slide out, but the ring's cut off. He can't rope a dope Starry. Oh, but he has circled off. He escapes the ropes.
Yeah, I think on this one I'm gonna have to root for Ball mainly because he's one of our tall fighters, and I'm anti-Smurf Village.
Yeah, both really aware of their surroundings. These guys are both really good, but one of them needs to go down in the second round, so the power's going to start coming behind these shots.
It feels like Starry's technique is getting Bobo into a corner.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
all of the best fighters, they make the other fighter move backwards. So that's what Starry's trying to implement here, and it's working. But because Bulbul has the reach advantage, he can try and make it work against Starry.
I will say for that first round, I might have to give that one. To Ball. I feel like Ball's landing.
Was
hits
money.
were landing a lot more,
bit
more damage behind him.
Yeah, man. He was working the range really good. But I think that Starry's the type of fighter that likes to make downloads on his opponents, and he might come in this round with a really good response. Like I say, one of them needs to go down. Yeah, one of them needs to go down. Who's got the better adjustment? Yeah, Bulbul working the footwork, I guess. I mean, the stick work. Good stick work, Bulbul. Pivot.
I will say his guard is pretty decent.
It is, yeah. It's a high guard, but he's got kind of the herky-jerky head movement at times, but he's a big fella.
Yeah, I will say, Starry, as much as, ooh.
Starry rocked. Bulbul bringing the power. Oh, they clinch up a little.
That clinch really saved him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good recovery speed for some reason there with Starry.
Okay.
He's trying to work in there still. Oh, he's got Bulbul rocked. Bulbul rocked. He's working high and low. Bulbul on the retreat.
Very good hits from Starry, I'm seeing. Very getting high.
Yeah, Starry might actually get this one.
Yeah, he's making Bulbul move back non-stop. Just walking through the fire.
Well, like you were saying earlier,
some
fighters do back up to the corners.
Double jab. Just walking through Bulbul's efforts.
He ate that.
Yeah, he's just walking through it. Right,
I just gotta say,
he's switched on fighter, man. Really switched on. But can either one of them needs to go down because the damage is close. So they need to pick their shots.
This is though for me, right? Like just textbook how to beat a taller fighter as a shorter fighter, right?
Definitely
Like
non-stop pressure, non-stop. You don't let him breathe.
Right. Don't let him use his advantages.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it's easy to do that after a round or two as well.
You can just be putting pressure by just like sticking your guard in his face and just like not ever leaving that spot, right? Not letting him be comfortable. I'm really interested to see the scorecard.
Beautiful fight. Neither man goes down. Like Warriors, man. GG's.
A draw. Okay, I knew it.
Yeah, GG's. Both Warriors. But what's the damage? Because that's going to be the teller.
That damage is going to be the teller. All right, details. 10-9. Ball won the first round. 9-10. Starry won.
Yeah, dead on about that first round there, man. Calling it how it is. The commentating team.
Moment of truth.
Good job
what
there,
is
Solo.
the damage? Ball.
I called it.
Yeah,
so
sorry, man. You got that.
489.
You were seeing that damage.
He did work in that first round. Got to give credit to Starry, though. 12-18 against Ball. I really am curious if this was like a full exhibition. I want to see these two guys go at it again.
Like, with Starry, it's beautiful form. Like, you know, sad to see him go. But, you know, the one thing that he can do is switch to room scale because he's got all of the IQ. He just needs the footwork.
Right, like he uses, I think, the stationary footwork kind of to its limit.
Yeah, exactly. Like he needs to go like through the ceiling of going from room scale to of going from stationary to room scale.
Yeah, because you can just do like certain things in station or in room scale that you can't quite do.
Yeah, because I can see like the excellent form, like the IQ, the planning. Like, you know, he came out the second round a totally different guy to the first.
Yeah, but next up we got Tommy Tux.
And Samir's talking about ball now.
Yeah.
Samir actually scheduled to fight.
We've been in the chat just trying to challenge everybody.
Just like after a bit of attention. Is he scheduled to fight?
Yeah, he's gonna be. He's number 9 on the list right now. So we've got.
Oh damn! So he took a personal offense to 9. I'm sorry, Samir. Samir was like, bro, he ain't getting to 9 fights, or I'm taking him out. Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, so likely, guys, I don't know why, but the sign-up is supposed to close a little bit earlier. So it's still letting people on. We'll check about that later. But we're going to go at least until 9 o'clock, probably a little bit later since we started later, and just get through as many fights as we can. Probably ending somewhere around Samir/Big George is my guess. But right now, we got
George Legends.
Yeah. Right now, we got Tuxie, Tommy Tux himself. Tuxie, what? Say, like, at this point, if it starts to get a little bit crazy, I'll start managing it. But if anyone wants to talk at any point, just go for it. This is getting to be a good time of the night. We're in that kind of about last hour, half hour. And we're gonna
let's start off with like, how long is the reign of Ball going to be? Because he's got like a very little opponent in front of him.
Seriously.
Yeah, but we saw Starry, you know, not that much taller than this current opponent, kind of show the formula of how to fight tall fighters, right? And I think this guy is Tommy, you know, following it right off the bat. Stick to him, put the pressure on.
Yeah, but Ball's like also a tactician, so when it's tactician against tactician, like a formula ain't always enough.
Ball fights like those boxing robots.
He does. He does, like, and it's only occasionally that he gets herky-jerky, so you need a patient game plan if you're going up against Ball. But this format, 2 rounds, good luck with that. Ball's going to try and find the mark.
Seriously, another David and Goliath fight. And, man, absolutely. I will say, like, Tuxie Wuxie, man, like, homie's shorter than I thought he was.
He's fighting like he's a big fighter.
Oh, he's got power, though. I think he just rocked Ball.
And I like
when you're a tall fighter,
he keeps tagging the body. He keeps going for the head. He's mixing up like uppercuts, hooks, and jabs and straights, all in really good succession.
Oh, seriously,
Is
you
the
got
formula enough for this little, like, kind of like a difference of reach? You know, let's see if he pulls it off, because in my opinion, it'd be a bit of an upset, because I'm quite rating Ball from his past performances.
No, for sure, right? He's got one of the longest streaks here, and I think it's going to be a question realistically about how many of these punches Tuxie is going to block, not as much also about how many he's going to dish out, right? Because he's landing some good hits for damage. It doesn't look like he's going to get a knockdown anytime soon, but it's about how many hits he allows Ball to just rain down on him in that time.
Yeah, Ball could be waiting for that second round to just like get that one knockdown that just disappoints him.
I feel it. All right, round 1 coming to a close, guys. What are you feeling? Who came out ahead in that? Ball or Tuxie? Cortez, what are your thoughts?
I think definitely Ball. The little man was given too much space for Ball to keep on throwing punches. He really has to close it down and not give Ball any space. Like the match before where Starry just closed it down.
For sure. Any adjustments that you think that anyone wants to suggest that he has to make? Or really anyone should make?
He needs to move around, man. That's something he definitely needs to do. Move around a little bit. Try to get some good liver shots. Anytime you're going against a fighter, and I feel like a lot of short fighters could say this who fight tall fighters. A tall fighter will have a hard time blocking their liver and blocking their head at the same time. Yeah, we have the reach for it. That we can kind of do it just a little bit if we tuck our arms enough to do like a T-Rex arm, but at the end of the day, our liver and our solar plexus are usually like our two most weakest spots.
Yeah, Stevie's saying in the chat, body, head, body.
Yeah, Stevie's a good one to take advice from, man.
But there are like moments where he's slow and like waiting. You got to be careful, right? Because like if you're out of range, Ball is still in range, and he gets to take free shots for nothing. And so like you can't take too much time to think.
Exactly.
Good exchanges though, like keeping Ball on the inside is a good answer here for Tux. If he keeps him on the inside and doesn't go down.
But I will say, I think Ball might lose this match.
This is a chance, right? Like Tuxie has been doing a good job. He hasn't gone down once, right? Like he's definitely taken a few hits, but what I really like is the way he's been blocking, right? He really overcommits to blocking the hook. He even like triangle guards sometimes, which you don't see that often in like in VR boxing. But he really, it covers the ear, and I agree with what like Solo said earlier.
He's looking at Ball and he's like, I've got a vantage point from down here, bro. I've got a vantage point. It's easy for me to get in there now. Like, God damn. He's found some answers, like good adjustments this round. Seriously.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if you can get damage for hitting him in the crotch.
I always thought it'd be fun to have like you'll get penalties, but like it does rack up damage.
Right? You guys send that suggestion to the team.
Well, something I ask everyone, right, about like other like things. Do people want like things that are authentic to real boxing, but like would feel gamified, right? Like a cut system, or like if you target the same area, you could like you might be able to get a cut and end the fight that way. Right.
I feel like that would be something interesting, but the problem, I feel like the issue with that is going to be that like. Is it going to be based off of how many times that specific spot's getting hit, or is it just going to be based off of how much damage, went to was registered on a specific spot? Because there are some people, that, they be throwing damage with just one single hit.
All right, so no scorecard there. I think someone left too early, but winner is going to be Ball. My guess is by 2 rounds on damage. So next up, we got Keyshawn challenging the new King Ball. He's got his streak. If he can defend here, he's going to tie. He's going to tie Starry. He's going to start going for the climb.
Yeah, let's see how long his streak goes this time. Is he going to break his old record? Is what's on my mind.
I mean, he's got a chance to do it if he can defend. Let's see. Right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no, sorry, not Keyshawn. Jax the Assassin's the next on deck. My bad.
I haven't seen Jax before, but he's up against it. We'll see if Baubal's starting to tire.
Yeah, so let's see. Next up, we've got Jax. Then we're going to have Tomato, Llama, DJ Dinglefart, Keyshawn, Nick, Anpy, Samir, and Big George. Hopefully we can get to Grandpa Curls. I know he was here earlier, but then had to leave. It'd be nice to get him into a fight. But we got about another half hour, and each of these taking about 5 minutes, so we'll get through a couple of them. The faster you guys can get in here, the more fights we can get, and the quicker we can tire out Ball, right? The more you guys are waiting, the more
exactly. Give them a chance.
Recover. All right, Jax, you still in here?
I just want to see Ball versus Samir, bro.
I think it'd be a good one. Samir's been calling out everybody. All right, Jack says he can't make it, so we are going to kick you off, and we're going to get to Tomato. Love this.
Are we going to see Samir fight today?
Hang on a minute. Tomato's back. Are we going to see some evolution here of the head movement? I need to see it from Tomato because he's got great fight skill, but now he just needs to start getting a bit more loose in the ring.
Yeah. So for all of you guys who are coming in asking to fight, we are probably full for tonight. We run this event from 7 p.m. Eastern Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We started a little bit late, so we'll go a little bit later tonight. But we just try to fit in as many fights as we can, so we just get through as much of our queue. We also host events every Thursday and Sunday, pretty much. Thursday 7 to 9. Sunday signups are at 3 p.m. and fights start at 5 p.m. So hang out, guys. I think as a channel, we're in this server, we've probably been incredibly consistent, just delivering just a high volume of fights. All right, let's see. We got Tomato and Ball ready in there, so we're gonna start this match. Tomato. Oh, okay.
No, Samir.
Oh yeah, that's Samir.
Right,
All right, right now we got.
Just ignore him. Like that dude's proper attention seeker. We'll see what he does in the ring. I can't be asked with him otherwise.
All right. Well, first off, this is going to be our first match where the height's going to be a little bit more even for Ball. So let's see how he does it.
Looks like the other dude's rushing in, and
yeah, Ball's actually pushing Tomato back right now. Oh, they're trading a bit. Oh, who's going to give way?
Yeah, I gotta go for my boy with the McDouble hands, bro.
They've got similar styles, haven't they?
Yeah, when you're a tall fighter, there's only so much you can really do.
I honestly believe in Tomato's right hand personally, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we know he's got the power. Like Ball needs to be very vigilant in that ring.
I will say, getting your opponent to the corner, it can make or break the fight, especially if you're a fighter who's used to being in the corner and know either to get out of it or use that as an advantage.
Definitely,
For myself, whenever I'm in the corner, I'm in the zone at least.
Yeah, it's when you start really trying not to get hit essentially.
Ooh, damn, that smack was hard. No, it's exactly. He shook his head. He said, "I don't want this, Mr. Krabs."
Yeah, no, corner's different from the rope-a-dope. Oh, he turns him around. Good movement. Yeah, lovely infighting from both of them. Bulbul is hurt. Like, damage is accumulating for Tomato. He just needs to chop him down. But Tomato doesn't really do punches to the body. That's one of his main flaws alongside head movement. He's just a headhunter. So, Bulbul can outlast him if he doesn't just switch it up and start, developing new fights.
That one definitely went to Bobo.
Yeah, exactly. Because Tomato's just headhunting. Like, he needs to, add to his game. Otherwise, he won't, win fights against these other people who are adding to their game.
Tomato, there's no way, we'll look at the card, but there's no way you won that on damage. You got your shit rocked.
Yeah, like I say, you're headhunting, you're hitting air or the hands, and the body's right there waiting. You don't do it, and you keep your head in the center line to be hit. Facts.
Damn, commentary team is relentless. They were just spitting facts, guys.
Right? Okay, Tomato, we'll see.
The best fighters evolve. Like, Tomato is not shown to be the best fighter right now. We'll see if Bulbul gets a win though. Maybe that's just fueled Tomato to fucking come out here and get some knockdowns. Let's see.
Right? Okay, we'll see. Second round, Tomato. Okay, Tomato speeding up a little bit, stretching out those arms.
Tomato's rocked. The jab actually rocked him, I think.
Ooh.
Lovely jab from Bulbul. He's got some power of his own.
Tomato's there getting pushed into the corner. Bulbul's very specific when he chooses to work and where he just chooses to basically to poke. Ooh, exactly. Good sequence there by Tomato. Bulbul rocked, ugly face big time.
Scary moment for Bulbul. Tomato is definitely in the fight. He's trying to fucking get better at fighting Bulbul here. Oh, Bulbul hurt again. Damn, these exchanges they got to be careful, the pair of them.
Bulbul finna lose the balls.
He could.
I think. Listen, Bulbul right now needs to. I think he needs to back up a little bit, recover, and then go at it. Because right now he's
taking shots.
Although Bulbul is not going to do that. He's going to try and walk Tomato down.
Yeah, because like I say, if you get the other guy moving back and you don't go down, but there you go, that's what happens. He was trying too hard to make Tomato move back. The power is still there. We already knew this about Tomato. That power is there.
Damn.
Okay, Tomato. Okay.
I looks like no one's
I had a feeling that he'd come out fueled up. He's like, hang on a minute, I actually am good. And yeah, I'm glad he showed us, man. Good on you. But can you keep it up? The round ain't over. Bulbul hurt again. Tomato's feeling it now. He's feeling it. He's like, I'm showing him. Oh, good on him. Yeah, he takes it from Bulbul. He literally takes it from him. That is a really good performance.
Kobenomics trying to start a war in the chat.
So, how long is Tomato going to be on for? God damn, it's a spicy night. We're switching up. There's a new king of the hill every other second.
I know. No streak is safe.
And we've seen Tomato get a really long streak before. We've seen Bulbul get one. I thought Starry was going to have one. Killers in this Discord, my friends.
All right. And next up, we're going to have Llama. So this is going to be a challenge, right? Because Llama's another good fighter. Tomato might not last his streak might not last very long either. Llama here fighting at 5'7", Tomato at 5'11", so we'll have another bit of a height mismatch with Tomato this time being the taller fighter. Damn, Boz coming in with the bombshell. Kobe here. All right, what's up, Kobe? All right. And I think Tuxie said he wanted to commentate. Is he up here or did he leave?
Yeah.
Cortez. Yeah. Thanks, Cortez, for commentating. Oh, yeah, there's Tuxie. Bet. So we're gonna get some new commentators in. Let's do Kobe and Tuxie, and I'll hop in as well. All right, all the fighters are in and ready. We're gonna start our match. Kobe, Tuxie, how you guys doing?
Fights on this card does great as well.
Yeah,
Right
you had a
now,
solid
we got-
match, dude. I feel like you gave the code for helping to beat taller fighters. All right.
If you
Any
want to beat
early
a taller fighter, just crowd him. Just crowd him.
Yeah.
Right now, we got Tomato here. Has that
Yep.
one punch power, kind of like Wilder.
Tomato in the like
comparison.
seventh. Actually, overall, I think this is probably like triple digits that I've seen Tomato in a King of the Hill. This guy's in every single King of the Hill I have seen. Like I'm genuinely like so confused on why he's in every single King of the Hill.
They
Hey, man,
are
it's all about
swinging
showing
right
up.
now. They are just
Open-
brawling
open
and throwing.
lobby.
Yep.
This is a
Tomato-
fight.
Tomato
This is kind of
using
like
that-
Hagler Holmes.
Tomato using an iconic right hand.
Yeah, guys. So let's
Ooh.
see. Tuxie, any early favorites for this? You think Tomato's going to retain a long streak, or you think Llama's going to do an early upset?
I feel like Tomato has that one punch power, and of course Llama is swarming in right now. Not the best idea to do against Tomato, as he has that one punch power, but right now I'm leaning more on Tomato.
All right. Kobe, how about you? Any early favorites?
I mean, knowing Tomato, he's the king of the hill person. You know, all he does is king of the hill. He probably runs one-rounders with the AI. I'm gonna give him the pick because he can probably get battered in a one-rounder and still win out of pure king of the hill energy.
I could see that. Yeah,
Right
like if you
now.
have that kind of power, right? Even if you lose a round on damage, you can always just get that lucky punch and just take it away on the scorecard, especially in this quick 2-round format. But I gotta say, it's Llama's doing a good job so far. He hasn't taken that big shot yet. He's managing to, at least in one way or another, mitigate a little bit of Tomato's damage. Whether it's with like a little bit of a counter punch or a block, or at least getting off so that the target isn't perfect.
But Tomato's
One
hurt.
thing I know so far is that you can't slug it out or infight with somebody with power. And we know Tomato has that killer, not even right hand. Both of his hands can just knock you out cold. So you cannot be fighting on the inside against somebody. You should use that jab, use that footwork.
That's a great point. And so right now into round 1 ending, round 2 going to begin
How many
soon.
rounds is this?
Just 2 rounds. So this is the adjustment round. Anything that you want to see either of these fighters do?
I mean, I want to see Tomato use that right hand some more. Actually, adjust to Llama's high guard because he keeps hitting his guard. He's not adjusting to going around the guard. So I want to see him do some more of that, and I want to see Llama go more in the pocket because he's doing outside shots as a shorter fighter, and knowing boxing, you can't do that. That's not really a good idea.
For sure. Honestly, I want to see him try to throw some of that right hand power to the body occasionally, because right now I feel like you're right. Llama does like to use that high guard. He drops it every now and then, but I think if you mix it up, it's going to leave his hands a little confused, and it'll create more targets.
He should go low and then throw that overhand right. That's the best setup for a right hand shot. Go down to the body, jab to the solar plexus, you can come back up with a right hand straight or overhand.
Yep.
Ooh!
And down goes Llama.
Yeah. I mean, we were all expecting it. It's just bound to happen.
Llama should just survive at this point.
Yo, the boss comments are not make me the cheese final boss.
This is Exploiter versus Cheeser. This fight is going to be insane. It is.
Llama getting his own shots
It's like
off.
the Fire Nation versus the Water Nation. just going ham right now.
One
Yeah,
thing
the
about
Tomato-
Tomato that's very underrated is his defense. Sometimes simply having your hands up can be the best defense you can have. And right now, he's not getting knocked down not because of some fancy footwork or anything, but he's just keeping those hands up.
A little cheesy on the handwork though, because if you're pawing a punch, you know, and you're just like, don't do that. In real life, it's not gonna just be like your wrist is okay. You're probably gonna have a broken wrist after like someone doing that to a right
That is
overhand.
true.
You know,
Yeah,
but
this is VR boxing, right? So like you got to use the game mechanics as they are, and like they even have now, like with the way that it works, right? Like this pawing is better. You can move the hands away a little bit, and I think you're right. Tomato really understands how to use these mechanics for defense as well as to like maximize damage. Boom! Just three
Down goes
big
Llama
shots.
again.
Tomato gets
Llama
another knockdown.
Beto.
Kind of finalizing who already won the match. You know, just already got that two knockdowns.
Tomato
Yeah.
right now is just controlling the fight with those strong punches. The way he
I
can just
gotta
whip
say
them
as well, it
across.
was popping off after that knockdown as
hell?
well. Like the chat here,
That
the VIP
dude
chat,
is
it was
out.
popping off for a minute there with that beautifully timed right
Whoa.
hand. Beautiful.
What?
All right, and that is a
That was a
dominant
jump scare.
Yeah,
Oh my
10-9, 10-7 for Tomato. 2 knockdowns in that second round. Damage, not too bad for Llama, 865 and 897, but Tomato doing a good 1165 and 1465 in round 2, just dominating it there. We are going to go into our next match, but first let's give Tomato his dub. All right, and next we got DJ Dinglefart. Excellent name.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can get a call to somebody. All right.
Kobe,
All right.
do you know this guy?
Yes. Yes, I do. Just gotta set a bounty on him. He TKO'd me. Yeah, no, Clint, I would expect that. No, no offense to you, but it's DJ. You beat him? You'll beat him? Oh, God. Yeah, that was very shocking.
Yeah, I didn't think about having to stream tonight, so I'm looking at like my screens all over. You guys are gonna get to see me in good profile. Get to see my nice 5 head.
Oh my God. If DJ can't beat him. Hold on.
All right, both fighters in here and ready. At this point, I feel like everyone who's left is guys open commentary. Kobe, other Kobe, Vectile, Solo Liability wants to get back in here.
Yeah, man, I'm in.
Right now, into our next matchup, DJ.
Reading out the whole card earlier, like it just caught me off guard. So hopefully he starts like that in the ring.
Yeah. There's a lot of power in just like throwing a funny name in there in a bunch of like
Definitely,
serious.
The power of absurdity, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
he's got good pressure. Tomato, has Tomato still got the power in the hands?
yeah, and I don't know. It's just like he does that right hand that's so easy, you know. And I've said this, you know. It's like he's mastered that right hand over the months, you know. And if you can watch a Tomato fight from like 6 months ago, even 9 months ago, it'll be the same right hand.
A lot of posting. They're both really patient for like a 2-rounder. Like they need to get after it. Like I know
Well, I
that
think it's just
Tomato's
Tomato.
Yeah, I know
Just
he's
Tomato,
trying to
you know?
conserve.
Just being in the. How many ones does Tomato have? Like -1. You
Like
know,
he's third or fourth. Third maybe.
third or fourth. Okay, so, and was he king before or no?
You do the math.
Well, was he king before? Is he on a 3rd win streak? Does he only have 3 wins? I'm just.
You can check on the on the card. I think his best. This might be his best streak, but it doesn't record all of the ones we did previously because it's a new system. I do think Tomato had a King of the Ring streak that was at least like 5 or so fights or longer. So he's up there. He's definitely got some hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's still got the power. Literally rocked him right as you said that, Solly. That's insane.
It's commentator's blessing today.
Absolutely.
DJ Dingleberry Fart is gonna.
Oh no!
He's just letting him in.
Aura!
Oh,
Tomato
God.
aura!
That's how you know you're not starting to form. Yeah. Okay.
What?
All right.
They just aura farmed. What?
I mean, listen.
That was
Listen.
beautiful. That was
If you're in the ring with a 12-year-old, you don't style on him.
Oh man, yeah, he planted him.
Yeah, just. Oh my God, XL, get in there. Get in there. You can call me that. I don't care. Go in there.
No, we got it.
Oh. What do you mean you can't? You bum. This dude by the line say he grounded or something. I knew it. Did you call Sully a bum? I called Excel a bum. Stevie. Jesus. Oh my God.
All right, so guys, who do you think? Obviously, Tomato here has the advantage. Any adjustments that can be made by DJ?
I don't know. There is. Just stop flopping.
Don't get hit, DJ.
Just stop flopping your.
DJ has to
Stop
bring a gun.
flopping your. Oh, Kobe.
Tomato. Like I don't know what to recommend. Oh, there we go. He's dead. No.
What?
Incredible.
Power your punches, man.
Like
Turn your hips. Turn your hips. Oh my God. Turn your damn hips.
Honestly, I respect Tomato, seeing that it's a bit of a mismatch. Like that is respectable. Good
Are you
stuff,
kidding
man.
me?
You know what? Tomato's actually a proper sportsman.
If my
You
opponent,
don't even want to. He's going to
this-
save the energy. Good on him.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What are you
Kobe,
You can learn
doing?
from that, guys. You can learn from that. That's sportsmanship. He's just, good guy.
Kobenomics
Excel
dropping
Phil
the
Avery,
absolute
just saying.
absolute most accurate meme right now. Did you want to say something, Kobenomics?
LB.
Yeah, practice that head movement.
I think DJ just at this point he has to bring a gun into the ring. There's no stopping.
Yeah, honestly, to get this fight going, if you guys know Resident Evil 3, he has to get that railgun. Just obliterate Tomato. That's the last resort here.
Hit this man in a steel chair. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing we can do there.
Commentator's got to step in the ring. Just jump this
Oh
man.
yeah, if I go in there, hit the streak to be over. But I'm a little lazy right now. Don't want to do it.
Respect there. Both of these guys are really good fighters. Like I don't know the opponent's name of Tomato, but like he'll level up in time. This is going to be a learning experience.
Yeah, they're both very skilled. They're both very skilled.
Well, like Tomato is obviously like more skilled, but he's respectful.
Yes, respectful. Respectful. I don't know what you mean by. Do you think this is respect?
Sportsman.
No, this is not sportsmanship. Respectful.
It is.
Respectful. He's putting his hands down.
He ain't bullying him.
Like
it's
doing nothing.
You watch boxing.
Yes, I watch boxing. They don't do this. Like, do you mean sportsmanship? Like when they get autistic?
Like when it's a mismatch and the other guy's like, trying to just like help you get better at knowing how, how much you got to learn. That's sportsmanship.
That's like mercy.
Yeah.
That's worse than sportsmanship.
All right.
Grades? Yo, so you're failing all your classes, bro. Got like a 3%.
All right, no stats for that one, but I don't think stats are necessarily needed. Tomato's going to keep that King of the Ring streak going, and we're going to get his next opponent in here. We got Keyshawn for real this time. Oops. Hold on. Sorry, DJ didn't go for it. There we go. Now it'll send the code to Keyshawn. And then let's see. So it's 8:55 now. Let's see if Supa is still here. Supa, how much? Yeah, I'm not gonna start the fight just yet. How much longer are you able to go? I know you're not feeling well, so I don't want to keep you up super late running the stream. All right, another 30 or so. So in that case, we got Tomato versus Keyshawn. We got Nick, Anpy, Samir, and Big George. Maybe Grandpa Curls, depending on how quickly we get through those fights. But those are probably going to be our last fights of the night.
Great lineup for matches. Can't wait.
Yeah, so I think we'll try to end on Grandpa Curls. But that'll probably be our last fight of the night. And then
They go for it, boys. He's back in the room.
Gotcha. So just gotta join the room again.
He's ready to up. DJ Diggle for is back to go.
No, you gotta get out of there.
No,
Back with the remix.
That just keeps joining back over and over. He's just gonna get banned immediately.
Yeah. At that point, we've had that happen before, but since we've started doing this DM the code thing, it's not usually a problem. That's why we started doing the DMing people with the code system, because like we had an open code and then just people are fighting over it like crazy and like hogging the stage, and we're like, all right, we can't have this.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
All right.
One time I had that happen, so I threatened them and I got a gun. And I was like, guys, if you do it again, I'm going to find you. And then they just didn't jump back. You know, it worked, man.
You were in a situation where a dude had a gun.
No, I had the gun.
I remember that. I was
Real gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Kobe. Yeah, thank you, Kobe. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I am not.
It works. It really works. Man.
Not hearing from Keyshawn. Want to make sure that we get everyone's fights in tonight. So, last call for Keyshawn. I pinged him already.
Keyshawn, if you don't show up, we're gonna beat you.
All right.
Keyshawn.
Guys, there's no like filling in. It's just going on to the next person in the queue. So, Keyshawn is out. Next up is gonna be Nick.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
I think is Nick Diaz in the chat. I see him here.
Yes, please. Turtle Hook Stammer, you deserve it, Tomato. Let's be honest.
I'm also just going to make sure to quickly ping everyone. So, Anpy. I'm going to ping Samir, but I don't even know why. He's been messaging like nonstop every 5 seconds.
Oh my god. Tomato, don't do that, please. I remember when you did that in UKFC against Muhammad. Oh, I had to commentate. That was horrible. That was one of the worst commentary jobs I've ever done. Because Tomato literally threw like 5 punches. Like, Adonis versus Joshua Gagey numbers.
Yeah.
You dropped him twice because it was like V3. You could like tickle his toes and get a knockdown.
Mario, we might put you in since we're dubbing. Okay, there we go. There's our. There's our person. All right, whenever you guys are ready, up.
There's Nick Diaz.
This is Nick Diaz. Yeah, Samir, we'll still get to you. We're originally the last fight was Grandpa Curls, but we had one fighter drop, so we might get to add another fight onto that. Supas can't stay for much more than 30 minutes, so we're gonna get through these as quickly as we can. We got Tomato continuing his. An EU matchup, so may not be the smoothest, but let's hope that.
Hopefully they're good. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't look at that.
From Nick. Nick is actually the BCL champion. You know, that's pretty big. Beat Michael Chandler.
Oh, all right. He's taking his time, round one. You know, Tomato's just like, hey, let's get on with it. But he's like, no, I want to play. Gotta remember it's a game, right? Gotta remember it's a game.
Good head movement. Good head movement from Nick Diaz. Diaz with the smart, good head movement again. He didn't get touched by those punches. This is
Tomato's trying to snipe though, and we know he's got the power. We really do.
Yeah, Nick Diaz with some good hooks. Yep, all landed. There you go, perfect. Nick Diaz doing a smart tactic, dodging the punches. Nick Diaz dodging all these punches. Oh, yeah.
His smart technique, blocking with his face. It's well known.
Yes.
I
Nick
feel
Diaz
you're
blocking
right.
his face. This is looking like Nick Diaz so far, guys. This is pretty valid.
It's that Kung Pao strategy. Take my fist.
Next, he's gonna yell, "Stockton, Stockton, motherfucker, Stockton," and then just start slapping him, and then lock in a triangle or something.
Yeah. Start grappling him, wrestle him a little bit.
The tomato's actually prepared. He's a white belt. I love bringing that fun fact up. I don't know. But Nick Diaz doing a smart tactic here, winning this round, obviously, just landing all these punches, hurting Tomato massively. Yes.
Boom.
Nick Diaz with a smart tactic of blocking that punch with his face. Very good. Yup. Nick Diaz doing good work.
I'm at a loss for words. I think Vectal is too. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I think his AI
I
is.
see what y'all are saying. I see what y'all are saying.
I
I don't really need to say anything.
Well, Nick Diaz with an obvious win. He probably 10-8'd him there. Obviously won that round. But Vectal's AI system's actually getting overloaded by the.
No. I mean, I let people speak too, bro.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask ChatGPT a question. I want to see if they respond the same.
So why don't you just use your brain instead of ChatGPT?
Well, I can't ask my brain, the
That's
question because I'm going to respond.
That's one of
the very interesting. You can't ask your brain. So interesting.
Well, listen, I'm not
so
AI, am I? The point is that
that.
ChatGPT's AI and you're AI.
All right,
Can't
guys,
ask your brain, and I'm AI. Interesting, mate. Think about
Break
that.
it up.
Yeah, Kobe, I'm gonna.
We're all friends.
Guys, come on.
You can't think about yourself, and I'm AI, mate. Grim.
Guys, we're gonna drop that. We can't have so many people talking over each other. All right, so fight going in. Kobenomics, who was still paying attention to this. Any adjustments that you have for Nick Diaz?
Honestly, apart from the jokes, Nick Diaz is trying to get into the body. As you can see, he goes for those big looping 3-4-3-4-3 for combos. Tomato's trying to get my hand and jabs. It's honestly a very interesting fight.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's these weird ones that are like you learn something about the game where it's like, oh man, that actually works, or it's like that's stupid, but you you can figure out how quickly someone falls.
I agree with that.
Samir, what is this? Only one controller? None of that.
Yeah, Samir wants attention.
Yeah. It's interesting, how different fighters approach the sort of fight that they decide they're like, okay, this isn't a worthwhile fight, right? Or this is more of a meme fight. Some people, take every fight, every punch seriously, and they'll be like, all right, I'm just gonna put you down if you leave the openings. Other people, all right, let's play along, right? Let's have some fun, and both can be really entertaining to watch.
Counts on what atmosphere you're going for, If you're in a serious atmosphere, like a league fight, this is on record. I think serious is the vibe, and you have to go serious. But in a King of the Hill where nothing's on the line, you're just learning. And Tomato just dropped him. That's this game
Tomato
sucks.
just literally
Everybody
lazily lands the right hand and fuck hell. Yeah, the power, mate. It was a lazy right hand.
Yeah, he's just
Nick Diaz winning that round by self knockdown. So he gets 10-8 for free.
All right. And there is Tomato's dub. I want to look at the damage on that if we can see that.
Nick Diaz won for the people, in the people's hearts, not in the judges' hearts.
Okay, we left, so no stats on that one. But we can get our next fighters in here. Tomato wins. And next up, we got Anpi. Or Ampi. Ampi, how do you say it? You can say it in the chat. Is it the long IE or is it the short one?
It's Ampi.
It's Ampi.
Yeah.
All right, so Tomato with now, again, tied for the highest streak of the night. No one has cracked that 3-win that Starry has set earlier. Let's see if Tomato can be the one to do it. He's got to go up against Anpi next. Then we got Samir, Big George, and Grandpa Curls to end out our night. Possibly we can get one more if someone in there doesn't fight. All right, there we go. Both fighters readied up, and we're starting right into it. Trying to get the longest streak of the night. New challenger Ampi willing to snatch the throne, and technically, if he wins the next 3 fights, can get the highest streak of the night. Everyone after him is just going to be playing spoiler.
Yep. I mean, I think Ampi has a good chance here. You know, he's a good fighter in other leagues, has a pretty good record in major leagues, and it's pretty good also in here. You know, I think, didn't he beat Jack? No, not Jack. Pooper. He beat Pooper the other day, right?
I think so. He's someone who I've seen come in here and really take to, learning this game, and not just learning it by playing it on your own, right? But playing it with other people against good opponents, and kind of going into that high gravity training at the hardest that you can do. Yeah, he beat Kobenomics with a weighted vest. Yo, Kobe, that weighted vest thing is crazy. I used to do a resistance band thing back in a different VR fighting game, and man, it's such a harder fight.
Well, that's insane. I cannot imagine that. Well, Tomato knocks him down, but I mean, doing a weighted vest during VR is a pretty good idea. You should also have 10-pound dumbbells, you know. MP working the body. Tomato doing 3 shots and hurting him.
Ampi's going, yeah. I mean, he got that knockdown, but he's fighting back honorably, right? I think the issue is his approach is just kind of too forward, right? He's just kind of staying in front of Tomato's face and throwing forward punches. Oh, with the spinning hands. There we go.
I mean, Ampi's landing these shots, and they just seem to not hurt him at all. It's just...
Yeah, Tomato looks like he's throwing that 20%.
It really does. I just feel like he's not maximizing the power of the game. Maybe the calibration's not quite right, but he's got to, just something we haven't talked about in a while, guys. What are your tips for just doing good damage in the game, especially in this new patch, right? Some of the things that people have suggested before are punch fast, but you don't have to rip your arm off. Just make sure you max out what the game can calibrate. Punch through your opponent, use that body effort, pick your target well. Any other tips you guys have, especially in this new version?
I mean, fundamental boxing tips work well, with the fact that you should turn your hips when you punch, step into it too. That, you may think that doesn't do anything, but it actually does. It helps with your power.
Mm-hmm.
Kobenomics is the boxing phenom, he's in the gym daily doing TS, so I would ask him too.
No, bro. Kobe, what you said there was bang on, man.
Yeah.
Tomato, come on. Doing the little head tap. Got Spooners here throwing suggestions, throw straight to your whole body, throw overhands. I agree with that too, right? Don't just go for the usual punch. but make sure that you have the basics down and have like an extra punch in there that you can use to also do like that knockout shot. Clint Steele uses uppercuts very well.
Yeah, that one clip of the Clint Steele uppercut, I will never get that out of my head.
Legendary.
I think that guy's still in the hospital, actually.
Yeah, Vector, any other adjustments that you think Ampy can make even in this to, you know, catch a knockdown here? Because again, Tomato's making him
I'm
not
giving it a breather. I appreciate your insights, guys. Like, you know, hit me up. I always enjoy the show.
No, I feel like because like when someone's you know, starting to showboat a little bit, you do get free openings, right? So like right there, you know, he's still ready, but like his hands are not in a good position. It's not usually the obvious shot you want to catch him with, but like it's a good time to feint, have them pull up their guard, and then hit whatever's open. Do counter uppercuts work? Good question. I think they do.
Yeah.
Some people, again, it's like when you land them, it's a tricky shot to counter with, right? Because it's coming from an angle that really only protects the body. It's not going to like protect your face at all. So it's dangerous, but it can be rewarding.
Yeah, I think that's what Camelot does is very, very effective in this game. Because I've been saying this from day one. Day one. Uppercut.
Oh, and he found it!
Yes! 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 Yes!
Tomato
Let's
just
go.
begging for the damage.
Yes! Please. Ampy, please tell me you beat him.
It's a draw.
God damn.
That is awesome.
Let's check the details.
God damn
Ampy,
it.
absolutely. Wait, no, where are my details? Guys, what was the damage?
Top left. Top left. Top left.
Oh, there it is. Show results.
Please.
Yeah, Ampy got the damage by 28.
Yes.
Never
He
stop
took it
believing.
last minute from the jaws of defeat.
Yes.
That is insane. Good on him.
Yes.
Legendary King of the Ring moment.
Ringside VR making
Let's
legends
go.
as usual. That was like
Yes.
you got to clip that one.
No
Let's go.
one is gonna beat the 3 streak, but we're gonna give Ampy a chance to at least match it.
Oh, let's go.
Samir, you are next. Finally.
Damn, I've been waiting for this one. The
Thank
quiet
God.
guy. The quiet one, right? Yeah, I've never heard of this Samir guy. Let's see what he's got, man. Like, if he goes in there and gets destroyed, like, bro, come on.
I love
Sort it
that,
out.
like, everyone he's been trash talking for the whole night, the guy he fights is the one right before him anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let
I
me.
agree, mate. I agree.
Yeah, so I need a red corner. Samir, where you at? I swear to God, if you don't show up for this, you will never live it down. There we go.
Oh my God.
No, he's here. He's here.
He's right there.
Oh, man. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
All right, we're gonna start this. Samir in the blue corner, new king and. Upsets I have ever seen.
Destroyed Tomato, killed him. 30-22. Oh, yeah, we're twisting that story. Tomato's never living this down. 30-22. There we go.
All right.
He's got a lot of energy, like a lot of movement, and he's you know, footwork straight away. Room scale versus room scale. They're doing a bit of chess.
Yeah.
And I
a
don't know if that was a
lot
taunt.
of thinking in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a taunt. This is chess.
Oh, Ampy starting to get in there and work. I do like what Samir's doing here, though. He's moving a lot. He hasn't done anything with it, but he's not an easy target to hit so far.
He's got to be careful he don't leave himself vulnerable. But I like that he's got really jittery movement. Like, it keeps your opponent guessing. That's something to take in mind for all fighters.
Yeah. The question is he going to be able to sustain it? Right, like a lot of people do that, and then once they get a little bit more,
100%.
about it, or the
2
stamina
rounds
drop.
will be easy work. But you know, yeah, oh, he's waving. Oh, he's going for a rock. Oh man, he's living up to it. Can he get the knockdown?
He wants it.
He does. But then that's
he's
how
not,
you
he's
fall.
not here for just the win. He's here for the highlight reels.
Oh yeah, but that's how you fall. That's how you fall, Samir, brother. Sorry to say it. Oh, sorry to say it.
Gave him this. He learned nothing from Tomato. Absolutely nothing. All right, let's see. Let's see. You got to get it back,
Get a drink
Samir.
real quick.
You can't go down like that.
Let's hear one controller.
I love, man. End of the. Oh, okay. Let's see. We got a fight here. Samir taking a knockdown right back. He's been working, so damage-wise, he might have that round. I'm not sure what that motion was. Let's keep it sportsmanlike. Illegal move from Samir.
Technical foul. Technical foul.
Yeah, point deductions. That was a 10-1 round in favor of.
All right, so I'm back. Are we going into round 2?
Yeah, round 2. So Samir got a knockdown. It's one knockdown apiece in round 1. He might have been active enough to win on damage too.
He was keeping Empire guessing. That was how he got it. But you know, we'll see if he can do it again. I'll let you guys take this round.
Yeah, no problem. Go. No problem. Back down.
He's flowing though. I see the flow, but can he? You know, what does he want us to see here, really?
All right, both fights getting ready. And I don't even know what to say for adjustments. It just feels like, you know, be a little bit more careful for both fighters. They both got caught by some silly stuff. Oh, there we go. Love that ringside sportsmanship. Good job for both fighters. Into round 2 we go, though. We got to throw hands, not hugs.
And then after this fight, they're going to have a backstreet brawl and then have a 30-second brawl, you know. On the Kobe League. I'm joking, that's not a thing. Please don't make that.
Wait, didn't Stevie say it's like hypothetical threats?
What's up?
Sorry, I'll butt out.
No, you're good. All right, back into the fight. I like what Ampy's doing. He's made some solid adjustments this round. I really love the level switches. I love the targeting he's doing. He's very intentional with his shots. And he's, I think, kind of, oh no, got caught by a big overhand by Samir.
And sneaky right hand.
Damn.
That was a good shot. Can't deny that. They got to be aware. This is probably, I think this is an EU to NA fight, so there's going to be a little bit of lag delay, but they're playing pretty good on it.
Yeah, great sportsmanship in the second round. Like they learned a lot in the first.
Mm-hmm. Respect earned. Where's the GTA effect? Super, throw that up there.
Yeah, you need to have that as like a sound that you can play like in the stream. That'd be great. I think it's not trademarked.
Yeah, it's for comedic effect.
Honestly, it's universal, man. Everyone loves that sound.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a bit of weird inboxing there. Yeah,
it's actually been a very interesting fight.
The fight, but Empire's not sensing the urgency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this round's almost over. It's 2 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, he's working. He's trying. He's a little too little too late.
Oh, damn! But Samir wins with victory.
Yes.
Here. No king is safe tonight.
Yeah, man, they're revolving.
We're gonna have a democracy, king of Congress of the Ring. I don't even know what to call it by the end.
Beautiful. No, Congress of the Ring. Yeah, it's meant to be fucking King of the Ring tonight, but it turned into Congress of the Ring. Beautiful analogy.
Yeah, so we got 10-9, 10-8 for Samir. One knockdown.
Wait, Excel wants to come up. Ooh. Do we let Excel commentate?
Damn, Samir's got a good fight ahead of him then, because I've heard great
is
things
Thursday.
about XL. XL is one of those guys.
Excel is like, I can tell you exactly how he's gonna sound. He's just like this. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's not start. Peace and love, guys. All right,
I know. We're cool. We're cool.
We only got a couple more fights. Let's get them moving along. Next up, we got Big George Foreman.
Bro, oh man, Samir might be in trouble. He's in big trouble.
The thing is, we have found out is Dior.
That's Dior?
Whoa, that's Dior?
Yeah, that was the reveal.
Yo, that's Dior, my son Dior? The one I'm 5-0 with?
All right, let's see. I don't see him here. It says he's AFK, so we might have to move on to Grandpa Curls.
Touched a bullet.
Yo, get Kobe to fight.
What?
Get Kobe to fight.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yo, you fight when I say you fight, bro.
No, don't fight.
Yes.
No.
Bro, you listen to me, bro.
So we're going to all right, Big George is not here, so last two fights of the night are going to be Grandpa Curls, and maybe we'll get to Super. We'll see. Depends how actual Super is feeling. Not Super.
Super comes in and like absolute professional.
Wait, you said Super?
Super with a hard R, unfortunately.
Bro,
Don't ever word it like that. Don't ever word it like that.
Bro, Super with the hard R? God. Super
with a hard R. If Super's white, then that's gonna sound really bad.
Super's oh no, I think he is. Yo, he has his family as his profile picture, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, Excel.
Kobe,
you better make me crash out on stage.
Kobe, why
Excel.
Bro?
Excel.
Yo, why are
you dead? Are you dead ass?
Oh my God, bro.
People can't have their families in their profile picture anymore.
No, you're disrespecting.
Excel said you can't do it, so don't.
I never said you put in words.
No, guys, don't do it.
Guys, if we're gonna just talk over and argue each other, I'm just gonna drop people down.
Okay,
we got both fighters ready. Samir, we're gonna put you in the red corner as the king. Grandpa Curls in the blue corner, who was supposed to be here earlier, had to dip out, but managed to get back in here. So we're glad that we're getting him in this fight. We're probably going to go for maybe this last fight.
It's going to be an interesting fight.
If you guys need me to, I'll mute so I can hear Excel.
Yo, who is this?
Sounds good. Yeah, let's have Excel and Vectile on the commentary for now.
Yeah, all good.
Yo, who's who?
So Samir is the black trunks, and I don't know the name of the blue trunks.
Grandpa,
innit? Yeah, Grandpa, my bad. But yeah, so it's Grandpa Samir. Samir's got like some really good movement so far. Room scale again. Love to see it.
Wait,
it's a battle of minds as well here.
Blue shorts is Samir. Black shorts.
Isn't it black? Oh yeah, sorry, it is blue shorts. It's Samir.
Yo, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good. So blue trunks is Samir, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and green and black is Grandpa Curl.
Grandpa, yeah.
All right.
Grandpa Curls.
All right. Yo, Grandpa Curl, is he actually a grandpa? Or?
Who knows, man?
I think it's the name. Although we do have some old people who are some of our elderly unks who are in this server.
I remember fighting a guy who was like, his username was like born 1960 or something like that, and then I put it together in my head. I was like, bro, I'm fighting like a 50 or 60-year-old guy, and so I just treated it like a really fun spar and took it easy, and I was G'ing him up. I was like, bro, like he's got so much energy for that age, like good on him. And
imagine you're like a random 20-year-old.
I mean, this game is like a really good alternative for like cardio, especially for like old people.
100%, right? Because like you can't, real life grandpa takes a punch. That might be the end of grandpa, or at least like him walking. But yeah, you can take a VR punch pretty easy.
Yeah, unless you have phantom sense.
And like speaking of family, man, we've had people come in there, come here with their family, their friends. Someone said like we wanted to get a dad fight in here. I think it was like Clint's dad versus someone else in the chat's dad.
Yo, I think I remember that. I think I remember that, bro. It was like two dads fighting. It was something else happened. It was like in another server. It was like two dads were gonna fight. I think it was like Cube's dad. I don't know, if you know who that is. It was like Cube's dad get someone else's dad. It was like Tornado's dad or something, bro. Yo, it was about to happen, but I think it got canceled.
Yeah, there is kind of a fun like meme
Yeah,
aspect.
Grandpa is limber in there. He's limber, but Samir is like a man on a mission today.
A stream with parents versus parents. I'm here for it. That's the thing about like VR fighting, right? Like you can do a lot of that like kind of like memey YouTube stuff, but like with people who couldn't ever fight in real life because it's like we don't want to hurt, mom or grandma or this child. But it's like we can, throw them in the VR though, see how good they would fight against like, Mike
Samir,
Tyson.
like, the dude, with Samir, like he's the type of fighter where he would never get knocked down if he like was water. If he like really, in his head, if he thought like I'm water in here and they can't knock me down, I reckon he's the type of dude because he's confident but he's boastful. So
yeah,
he could be like really good on this game. Like he just needs to like lock in.
Like
his aggression is his biggest moment where he's open. I was gonna say, Excel, in this like round adjustment, is there anything that you want to see either of the fighters do?
I'm seeing Grandpa Curls kind of like he's throwing more jabs when he like goes in. Like when he goes in, he kind of like backs up and then those jabs while Samir's going in and then kind of come in and like hit it back.
Yeah, I see it. Especially Grandpa's doubling up sometimes on the jab or even like tripling up a little bit. But it does feel like Samir is hitting the shots that are sort of doing bigger damage. Even if Grandpa is tapping him a bunch.
I mean, he's the bigger guy, so I mean, obviously he's probably doing damage.
Kobe saying siblings fight. I'm just saying. I think fight your brother in VR is hilarious.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah, me too. But I'm only child, so tough luck.
I've got brothers, but they won't.
Well, actually, I might try to get it with my cousin.
Yeah, if they will, do it because literally I've got brothers who just they won't.
I mean, I would rather fight them into the fight.
Yeah, no, it's not even that I want to hurt them. Like I want to do it on the VR because I know it won't hurt them.
Loki, if I had a little brother though, I would look at just like if he like did anything, but I was just beat him up. I don't know. I got so much thing.
Change that to I'd beat him up on the VR.
Both.
No, just like for your future, bro.
Oh, for the future, yeah. Digital fruit. Am I speaking or is there no audio?
And Samir taking
he was having a great time while he was winning, and that's like warrior peace, man. Love it.
Yeah, Grandpa goes though pretty close in both matches damage wise, but Samir doing just enough to win both of those. All right, Supa with the AH. Are we done or are we still got time for one more? We're right at like 9:29.
I think Kobe was still going. Yeah,
he's a bit of an attention
seeker. We're definitely not going to get to you.
Attention seekers get swatted. Attention seekers get swatted, man. Chill.
Yo, my bad. Can I seek attention? Yo, can we ban this guy, bro?
All right. Yeah, Super. There it is. All right, we can run one more. Is Mario still? Yeah, Super's still here. All right, we will get one last match in here. Let's see if Samir can match the highest King of the Ring streak of the night at 3. This is your shot. Think poetically, we got super here, not Supa. Not to be confused. But spiritually, I think we have to say he's fighting on his behalf.
Wait, so is Super Samir?
No, Super is a different person.
Oh, okay. So who's Samir in here? Oh, Samir is literally the person named Samir. Samir Booty Tickler. Yo, what is this guy's name? No, I'm not even gonna.
Yo, I think this other Super is also named Mario. That's such a funny coincidence. Super. This, yeah.
Yo, you're lying.
This is like actual spiritual. Like this might be Supa's stand coming into fighting VR for him while he's just dying sick.
Yo, I think Chip wants to fight. I don't think he's gonna fight.
He can't fight.
Chip, like I said, it's all about the queue. You know your place on it. Like Supa's got to go at 9:30. This man is already sick and running the stream for us. We are gonna get started here. Samir. Last defense, Super. I think first time I've ever seen him on the channel. First fight here, and what a behalf of our fallen host.
Be a goat. I see someone saying goat in the chat. Is he going to be a goat or is he going to go out? We'll see. We'll see. Love from the beginning, but time is short.
Yeah, so Samir with the beard and the red gloves, Super with the white gloves and the short haircut. Oh, and he's working. I like what I'm seeing.
He's come to fight. This is a firefight right here.
Mm-hmm. I like the volume. I like the placement. What I don't see yet is if the damage is there. But if he starts rocking Samir, this is going to be a dangerous fight for him.
Oh yeah, if the power translates 100%.
Yeah, Starry pointed out that hand speed is very legit. And so it looks like somebody who probably has a little bit of IRL
he's got
experience.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. What do you want to say?
I was just saying he's limber, he's got a bounce in his step, and then you can take it from there, man.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like he might be someone who has a little bit of IRL fight experience, right? Because like he seems like he's very comfortable in the in the motions of a fight. What are you seeing, XL, from he's doing particularly well?
I feel like he's doing really good at combos. Like he's going from body to top, throwing 1-2s, and then just switching it up and kind of just like he's flowing. Back, those jabs, hooks,
flowing, man.
Like he has really good shot collection, head movement.
Yeah, I'm saying coming in with the ringside, the aura of the host, we got a pretty solid opening round. I think he's been aggressive, but he hasn't been like stupidly over aggressive, right? He's not leaving himself open for very long, and if he is taking a punch from Samir, he's usually popping out pretty quick. Kobe, what are you seeing on Samir's side?
Like he's throwing his hands out a little bit. He's trying to set some traps. He wants to be patient, but he also wants to go.
For sure.
He's really fast too.
Yeah. Good inside work, man. You see the head movement is subtle, but he's not getting hit.
Like,
Beautiful.
I see that like he goes in and he backs up and like waits for a counter shot when
man.
Samir goes in too.
Exciting end of the round for sure. What's your take, guys?
I think honestly that might have gone in favor of Super. Just the volume that he was throwing, even if he wasn't doing like a ton of damage into those shots, I think it adds up.
Yeah, like I say, it all just sort of came together for him at the end, man. Like he was proper flowing.
Yeah, and it just seems to me like Samir's a little bit uncomfortable. XL, what adjustments would you say Samir's got to make against this kind of style?
I feel like he probably should slow down and like throw more accurately and pick his shot more because like he's kind of throwing, but some of them are missing and not like landing as much. Like he has more opportunities to land and like hit more than just like throw and not really hit.
Yeah,
because like you know what I mean.
No, exactly right. Like, you just have to be really selective about his timing, because he's not going to get a lot of easy shots. So he's just got to be really efficient, and even try to create some of his openings. But round 2 underway. Will anyone be a true king tonight? Or is this the Congress of the Ring?
That's right, yeah. Does it flow on, or does Samir put it together in this second round? Because he needs to.
And this is rare. I don't know of any other King of the Ring streak night where like we've never had anyone who even had like 5 wins. So this is definitely a first, and it means that the level of competition here is
Yeah,
big.
yeah, I
Oh,
agree. I
really?
agree.
Like,
It's
they never had
not really
wins?
exciting performances. Like, so yeah, definitely an anomaly tonight. 100%. I agree with you, man.
That was a good overhand. Like, one thing I like about him being a smaller fighter, like he kind of he gets in the pocket with Samir, because like, he has the range, but if he could get closer, then he can use his range to push you.
Good little sequence there from both fighters. They're really more focused on offense, which again, in the King of the Ring format makes sense. You only got 2 minutes. You want to make sure that you're at least up on damage if you haven't already secured a knockdown. Any predictions, guys? Vectel, you think we're going to see someone drop, or you think they're going to stand up the whole way through?
If Samir commits and gets a knockdown, it's his. But until then, like, it's up in the air. Who knows? You have to take what you want.
We've seen him get one earlier, but he definitely is not. He does not seem to have the same comfort in this. Like he's really
He's tired. He's not in shape. Yeah, he's not in shape.
I think
there's a lot of
down.
posting.
Yeah, he's getting pressure. Oh
no!
I thought he said die. I thought he said just die.
That was a bad time for it. I don't blame Samir for taking those shots, but that was 3 really bad shots to get at the end of the round.
It's even higher up in the air now. God damn.
And Samir getting the dub. Let's by how much?
Samir breaks it, bro. He flows on. Damn. That's crazy. You know what? He boasted a lot, but in the end, he backed it up. All right.
Yo, look at the second
Keep
round.
performing, bro. Love that. Come back again.
By like 600 damage in the second round. That's crazy.
Yeah, he really turned it on for the second round, but that was impressive from both of them, honestly. Both from Super and from Samir. That was a good way to end this excellent King of the Ring night.
I always think that Super won.
Yeah. Much like in real life, Super has fallen. All right. Let's see. Let's end the stream. Thank you everyone for coming out. We'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully, unless Super is not feeling well, we'll keep you posted.
It's been an awesome night. Loads of warriors in that ring tonight, and we actually got like a King of Kings at the end of it. So good on Samir. Good on him. Keep working on it, get in better shape because your cardio's whack.